to sugarcoat it. They were definitely not playing well. When it was Nigma would use their big spells and maybe win a team fight slightly or draw it, and then right after, OG would just run over them. Spartan is dead bottom.
Bottom lane, by the way, yeah. He's super dead.
This lane is insane.
That was very risky. Swashbuckles to try to take off the health cell. I believe he missed. Now he's going to get chased down here. Decay up in 3 seconds. Excalibur. The Lucent Beam in a couple seconds as well. And he's just delaying the inevitable. LeBron able to take that for himself. Oh, it looks like
HP and a stick. You shouldn't die with Undying covering you. So I didn't see the play in question, but it shouldn't happen.
Bottom lane though. Epileptic Kid. He's going to have Inkswell apply. Spartan pops the Fairy Fire, but a couple more right clicks will do it. As Skylark does have... I don't remember, dude.
Top lane, honestly. I think you were talking about DM.
Yeah, sure. Sure. I have the memory of a goldfish, Cinder.
You're talking about him being close
bottom
to
lane,
6,
Cinder. We're just going to talk about the action, all right? Vengeful Spirit dead. Oh. Epileptic Kid does fall, though. And Pumpka in the mid lane goes down. I believe that's to the Reaper's Scythe. Yes. So some nice kills here for Bait. And now the Primal Split is popped for Ein. I would assume he'll be able to get this kill one way or the other, as that Fire Panda is right-clicking pretty damn hard. And there's a stun. So 3 dead.
Prodigy is now down to almost nothing all of a sudden. No one quick. Ah, now they got 1 kid back. It's all 1 kid.
Epileptic Kid. He will get time lapse here with the next creep, so that could help in the future rounds here. Top lane though, we can see Rolling Thunder onto 2. Excalibur does have Eclipse. Might be able to take out Save without using anything though. Taking heavy damage from the Swashbuckle. Spartan is here as well. Looks like the Brew will die bottom. Everybody dying across the map simultaneously this game. It's a 1 for 2 across the board. Save. Lucent Beam will finish him off. So
yeah, this is definitely an upgrade from the last time. I think it's been 2 days since we cast them last. So
yeah. Eclipse is actually there to take out the Pango before the Undying dies. It still will be a 1 for 1, but Excalibur will attempt to TP out. This is going to be pretty close, but the Shikuchi is enough.
They didn't even leave a hero Spartan to push the tier 2.
Gets the swap off, and looks like he's potentially just going to die, but his teammates are in the vicinity. He gets the Soul Rip heal. But he's just going to go down regardless. DM is going to pop the Rolling Thunder, go on top of LeBron, and that looks to be the 2nd kill here. That was a really odd fight. So with very little resources being used. This bottom lane, Eclipse was doing massive damage, but DM is able to get off his Rolling Thunder, and Excalibur looks super dead if they're able to get 1 Swashbuckle. Well, he gets about a half Swashbuckle. That was technically enough. And that's going to be a double outpost for VP.P, adding insult to injury. They do give that tier 2, like you said. Tombstone is placed. FN with the X marks. Boat just came off cooldown.
Just run away if you want.
If they want to fight now, they could. They've positioned themselves to block off Bait completely here. Shikuchi, Epileptic Kid pops the BKB, Rolling Thunder incoming, Soulbind onto 2. They're going to try to focus down this Luna, and they'll do so very successfully. A 2 for 1 as Rubik is the one to fall on VP.P's side. They take out the Tombstone in quick succession as Spartan and now Dendi on the run. Let's see who they focus. That is another death for poor Spartan, my boy. And Skylark was still there with his Primal Split. It's going to get silenced up and completely surrounded here. And that looks like it'll be a 4 for 1 to end this fight.
And if they're on creep killing duty, struggling with pushing out lanes, how are you ever going to group up? Like, that's kind of the issue here, right? So they are always getting counterplayed just on wave clear, and there's 2 kill spot right now. Easy picks for Prodigy with Kunkka, getting both. Oh, wait a second.
Epileptic Kid, he is being...
There's nothing happening.
He's just harassing. He's going to time lapse out if he's able to get... Oh, wait. All right. Set. Dodging the stun. It's going to be... Epileptic is just going to use his Aegis, it looks like, but it might cost Luna his life. DM, the Rolling Thunder goes off. Will he actually go into the base? The Spirit Vessel is still applied, and my goodness, the Grimstroke range is enough to take out Excalibur. Swap is there, but the Undying looks like he's going to be the 2nd to drop in this engagement. In the base of Bait, they're just crumbling. A 3 for 1 is now Dendi on the run. Has the Essence Ring, so...
Remember when I said nothing's going to happen here? I'm still waiting for that draft that makes me go, hell yeah. Like, I haven't seen it yet.
Gonna jump on top of Ein, but it's the other way around now as Brewmaster is getting perma-stunned. The boat will finish him off before his ult goes down, and Dendi dies instantly, followed by Excalibur's Luna. And even though Bait had the jump on them, they just couldn't initiate before the reaction from VP.P came out.
Right, when I said good jump, I meant I didn't mean Bait. I didn't mean to make them look bad.
I can last it around this time. We've got Suns fan and Cinderin ready to bring us the action again. Guys, take it away.
First blood. Dead. I'm now on the run, Cinderin. Dual breath. will hit him on the backside, and they're looking for a second kill. The Torrent misses, though.
Slow stun. You have even Scarlet slow. There's plenty of stuff that can set you up. Excalibur almost dying. He's actually dead. I think... Oh,
Yep. Ends up going down. Crystal Maiden's having a fight between Skylark and Spartan right now. A lot of regen being traded. Looks like Ein will find his way to that fountain, though. Epileptic Kid comes in, gets the Jingu proc. Skylark going to take some heavy damage here. Boundless Strike is there. Did pop the Fairy Fire. Looks like Skylark will fall.
Orb of Venom is
part to the Orb of Venom.
good in this lane.
Oh, they're going to lose a courier, though. Spartan finds it. He's going to get jumped, though. It's going to cost him his life, in all likelihood.
Yeah,
a lot of creeps being
he ate
lost
the wrong
here
tree.
in the bot lane.
He ate two wrong trees out of 3. And got killed by the tower.
And pretty handily. Yeah. Although, that could go to the pooper here as he just gets initiated on by Dandy, who pops the mango. But yeah, FN will live as a result of the wand. And Axe again, top lane. What is going on up here? Jakiro dies. DM, though, will finally get traded here with Excalibur taking the last hit.
But Scarlark is now on an island because Rubik helps top, and they're immediately going to identify this bottom and just run him down the tower. Have escape, some sort of way of avoiding this Monkey King. Kunkka is just stuck and in trouble. So whoever you help, it's like one of those damn it if you do, damn it if you don't things where if you don't help this top lane, you're in trouble there. As
Speaking of the top lane, Rubik dies. Axed in the meantime, taking the brunt of the damage now. See if they can get another kill going Excalibur's way. It looks like LeBron will end up taking it most likely. The call goes off, though. Dual Breath does barely hit him.
Please don't tell me they just let him get away there. Oh my.
They might have. Excalibur just wanted to go back and farm, and DM will live now. Wow. Mid lane, by the way, Dendi gets initiated on with that Frostbite from Ein, and that is enough to help get that kill. FN.
So bad. Like, you rotated so many resources off. You know your Kunkka is eating dirt bottom, and it's not going to get any better for him. So if they're leaving...
Straight up blink?
Yeah,
going to get chased here by Dandy. There's the Sonic Wave. Oh. Does he have vision for the Shadow Strike? He does not. DM. Very nice job in the Fog of War. TP's out to safety. And Dandy now might be in trouble. The Frostbite into the Boundless Strike. So
capture the flag and Dota?
Yeah. Real unfortunate. Oh, Dandy is going to get initiated on by FN into the Skywrath Mage ult. Oh my god, it actually was enough damage. FN gets the casual Dragon Breath after the fact. So it's a 1-for-0, but the boat does connect, and Bait are here in numbers. Both teams are, in fact. FN gets off the Dragon Tail. Ice Path does not hit, and he's going to get away to safety. In the meantime, looks like Excalibur will die. So 2 cores dead for Bait, and nothing in return.
Camp into the small camp, and then it's almost done. They're pushing the tower too. Everything is just coming together.
And it looks like they're going to go in even deeper. Sonic Wave does hit onto 2, but the first death in this is Jakiro. Dendi's going to die again! And Epileptic is going to turn this around on Excalibur potentially. They do find the Dragon Knight. That pesky, very tanky Dragon Knight finally dies, but there were some numbers here for Bait. VP.P shows up with their entire team. They're going to initiate onto Skylark. Ice Path is used defensively, but the Mystic Flare does way too much damage, and they're going to end up getting 2 kills as Spartan goes down, save with a double kill. Looking
once you're playing against Axe, you can maybe dodge the call or counterplay it or whatever on mid lane. Epileptic Kid.
Yeah, speaking of counterplays, Epileptic Kid will find 2, but he's just going to pop his ult, and Excalibur looks like he's just dead. Straight up dead. Didn't have any remnants up. Wow.
He did. He threw one, then he just didn't jump to it.
Oh, and well, he didn't have mana then, I assume.
He lost it eventually.
Dendi's dead bot. But Bait is just falling apart, Syndron. This is not looking good. This is looking like the other day. Spartan getting chased now. Frostbite is up, and that will be used to take him out in quick succession. There's 3 dead. LeBron looks to be next on the list. This is looking like a pub game right now. This is very, very ugly. And that's 4 dead with very...
Well, this game would definitely still be even. Like, they had possibilities. They took them, and then they didn't execute them properly. And... Yeah. Something I like to say when you do like post-game analysis for your team is blame the draft last, right? You pick some heroes, you make a plan, you play it to the best of your ability. If you played well and everybody thinks you did a good job and played the timings, as Jakiro is going to get killed here bot.
Everyone's dying. So
if you've executed your laning stage, if it's not hitting. This mid lane, LeBron's going to get jumped.
Yeah, he's dead.
Killed.
I mean, I would not be surprised by a GG very shortly. This is looking really, really bad.
Good spell combo here.
Steve, all right, Conka ship onto 2. They will find the 2 supports. And we'll see if they can turn this around into a better fight as Bait have the numbers, technically speaking. There's the call. Onto Steve, my boy, Excalibur. But he's going to get chopped to the ground. Dendy doesn't have blink for another 4 seconds. Still only level 1. Sonic Wave onto 2. Looks like Monkey King will fall. DM now attempting to get out of dodge, but there's the Ice Path into the Macro Pyre. All right. So Bait taking advantage of
it too much. It's just, you know, it's something that gets me a little bit is how much people focus on the picks all the time instead of the plays, right? Dota is a game of execution as well, not just who has the better draft.
Oh, wow. Epileptic Kid pops his ult. They're actually not going to find many as they're able to maneuver outside of the ring. They will find the Jakiro, though. So 2 dead for Bait as they retreat. FN. Oh, they're going to reinitiate, it looks like. The X into... Oh, he didn't have X, I guess. Boat actually does nothing other than buff Kunkka himself, but he will be brought down swiftly.
Insane damage.
Assume that their team is close by.
They can land every skill perfectly and they won't kill DK.
Oh, looks like Rubik is going to be one initiated on. BKB pop by Epileptic Kid. He'll find 2. All on his lonesome, essentially. They're going to continue to chase now. Dendy does have his blink, so he will be safe, but Skylark, unfortunately for him, Kunkka does not have a blink because that wouldn't really fit the lore. And the lore is the most important thing to follow, guys. Which is why Lycan can make people bite people. It actually does fit the lore quite nicely. Queen of Pain. Oh, they're actually going to fight. Oh, the triple kill for Epileptic Kid. Beautiful layering. Trying to make...
And when they got the 4-for-1, they gained 1.5k, I think. So taking experience into account as a factor...
Was it only 1.5k?
Something like that. Maybe it was 2. It wasn't
Steve will Remnant into Axe's loving arms. Actually gets off another Remnant. Epileptic Kid pops his BKB. Jingu is up. Frostbite is there. Buyback not soon enough from Jakiros. His TP took about 1,000,000 years. Back in 40 seconds. But DK with the Dragon form will likely activate and destroy. Seek and destroy, as the great Metallica once said. DM's going to jump in. There's the buyback onto the Ember Spirit. Jakiro doing a ton of damage, but will it be enough? It's a 1-for-0 to start this fight. Epileptic Kid getting dropped inside his ult. Kunkka's going to get chopped down. Ember Spirit, this will be a dieback if they're able to find him. We'll get silenced. Double silence. Remember, 2 is better than 1 in this game. In almost every single case, Syndra. Oh, they used 2 times.
Yeah.
Dragon form is still up. Spirit Vessel is applied to him, but there's the initiation from DM onto Dendy and chopped down to the ground. Does have buyback and still his ult, so they can defend. And now the Dragon form is kind of wearing off.
Have any defensive items like Glimmer, Force Staff that will mitigate damage. That's why every time they take trades, they take damage in return, so they can't commit. But that'll help. Now they can go high ground.
The worst of the worst.
Oh, they're trying.
They will try onto the Dragon. He does get the BKB off and will do damage as a result inside Epileptic Kid's ult. Dendy's going to blink out the safety. Boundless Strike is there as Rubik dies swiftly. We'll see if they can go for more. Looks like DM is just going to zone everybody out as Dragon Knight and company go for the racks. Dragon Knight very low, though. They get the range. The melee will survive. Will remain as DM. It will be the lone kill, indeed. I heard a DK ult. FN is a blue dragon right now. The Abyssal Blade being shown, and Dendy does have buyback.
He's really
really
liberal with his BKB on Epikit this game. I feel like he's using it maybe a bit too much, but...
We're going to see the initiation onto the DK. He's actually getting really low. Does get the BKB off now as Epileptic Kid comes in with his ult. Skylark will be the one to fall inside. And there's a Skywrath Mage ult into the call from DM. And that will likely do it, as that was a dieback onto Dendy. So VP.P taking this series. This one took longer than the first game, but it felt more stompy than the first game. It's so weird.
I would agree.
Wasn't as sustained as maybe some of their other lineups.
I think Bait also